Imagine a canal project as a gateway to the Gulf of Thailand, a project solely invested in and used by China. The Funan Canal project was once heavily promoted but now only repaid at a symbolic groundbreaking ceremony, then abandoned with overgrowth, and at risk of China increasing its capital. With long-term vision, Vietnam has executed one practical route, one route heading straight out to sea, pouring concrete over the way. That is the Ha Tien Hai Sea Crossing route, worth over 1,100, being urgently prepared for construction along with a super project Han Koi Sea Cross, combined with a deep water port capable of receiving large, watchful eyes. While Phnom Penh once declared it would escape dependence on Vietnam, the harsh reality has been exposed. Hun Sen's Funan Canal is merely a political card, lacking funds, lacking feasibility, and facing the In contrast, Vietnam is one step. These two projects are deployed in the right positions, becoming a new strategic. The Gulf of Thailand, the southwestern gateway of is the soft wall protecting the country, the connecting vein bringing Vietnam to the world. According to data from the Vietnam Maritime, over 40% of intra-Asia shipping routes pass through connecting Vietnam with Singapore, Malaysia, India, and the Middle East. Ports such as Ha Tien, Rach Gia, Nang Du are being planned as a strategic port chain for the region. Particularly, the super project Han Koi Deep Water, to be able to receive ships of up to 200, considered a bridge transporting goods from the Mekong Delta, straight to international shipping routes. Instead of having to transit through Ho Chi Minh City or Singapore, not stopping there, the Ha Tien Hai, worth over 1,177 billion Viet, is being urgently prepared for construction. Seen as the first sea route connecting the extreme southwest with international trade routes. These two projects are precisely the two, opening a new door for Vietnam's maritime. This area directly borders Cambodia, where there are projects with clear geopolitical colors, such as the Marine Naval Base or the Funan Canal project, supported by China in terms of funding and watchful eyes, both as forward outposts and as hubs for regional cooperation. While Cambodia is deeply influenced by China, Vietnam's strengthening of maritime presence, developing coastal infrastructure is both skillful and decisive. In the Gulf of Thailand, where shipping routes intertwine with the interests of major powers, Vietnam becomes a balancing anchor, a friend respected by all, not choosing sides, not leaning towards anyone. Vietnam chooses an independent, ready to cooperate with all on the basis of peace, international law, and national interests. In the southwestern sea, a strip of white land is gradually connecting the mainland, an island once known as a pirate stronghold. In the past, this sea area made ships, but today, it has become Vietnam's new gateway to the Gulf of Thailand. This sea crossing route not only connects, but also serves as an infrastructure stepping stone affirming economy and defense in the southwestern. There, every meter of expanded land is a tangible mark, far different from the faint lines on a map. Geographically, Tien Hai is only about 10 kilometers from the Cambodian coast, but distance close enough to see each other through the. This makes the sea crossing project not only significant for but also a silent statement of the nation's development capability. Ha Tien is skillfully engaging, shaping the situation with a nearly 5 kilometer sea crossing road, including a sea bridge over 2. The initial phase expands the foundation to 15 meters, later widening to. On the surface, it's just a transportation route, but for strategists, it's geopolitical infrastructure. A foundation for value chains, logistics, tourism, trade, security, and above all, sovereignty shaped by tangible construction. Yet the Funan Canal is a test of ambition. Then the Ha Tien Hai connecting road is proof of organizational capability. Vietnam doesn't talk much about maritime, but each project like this is an answer through practical action. Vietnam is acting, not just dreaming. When the route is completed, traveling from the mainland to the island takes less than 10 minutes. All logistics, transport, rest can proceed smoothly, regardless of monsoons or tides. The coastal city will be brought closer to the ocean, no longer isolated as before. Meanwhile, in the west, Cambodia has yet to determine the direction for the Funan Canal. Economically, the Funan Canal is designed to allow only medium-sized ships. This is completely unsuitable for modern logistics trends. Each option affects ecology, costs, and political factors. With the Ha Tien Hai connection, goods from Long Suyen can reach the sea faster, instead of detoring to distant, small import-export businesses need a nearby transshipment point, saving time. As an economic lifeline, and for maritime strategy, Looking closer, Ha Tien Hai is a pilot project for new coastal development think. When civil infrastructure combines with security, economic benefits, and national standing, the route will embody a vision reaching out to the open sea. In terms of infrastructure, this road creates additional coastal land, integrated logistics zones, yacht marinas, and eco-tourism areas will form around it. Residents won't just rely on fishing, but also on marine services transport. The Ha Tien High Sea Crossing Route acts as a hinge connecting the mainland to the ocean. It helps Vietnam play a central role in the Gulf of Thailand supply chain. Ship flows from eastern Thailand may see Ha Tien as a preferred transshipment point for agricultural products, materials, and consumer goods. Instead of deferring to major ports, they can now stop at this new gateway, where procedures are simple, without high costs and time, with fast turnaround cycles. On Han Koi Island, there is a complex of 3 major projects, closely interconnected with each other. Located in the southeast of Siam Mau Cape, this island has long been identified as a strategic, playing an extremely important role in national defense and security. Duck Koi Island serves as a point to control the southwestern. It remains close to the busy international shipping route to the south, where hundreds of cargo ships pass daily, connecting the region and the world. Han Koi Island's area is large enough to develop into a deep water port, logistics area, tourism center, and something most other small islands find difficult to achieve. This immense potential has made Han Koi the starting point in a series of ambitious projects. The 3 main projects here include an 18-kilometer sea crossing bridge connecting the mainland to the dual-purpose Han Koi Comprehensive Port, and the Siam Mau Dam. All 3 projects are designed synchronously and commenced simultaneously, forming a tight linkage from road to sea transport, serving both economic and defense objectives. The Siam Mau Dam Mui Expressway is completed and connects directly to the Gia Han Koi. It will create a scenario. The entire logistics chain from the Mekong Delta will be directly connected. Agricultural products, seafood, or fertilizers will be exported directly, no longer having to depend on major ports in Ho Chi Minh City or Varia, or even foreign transshipment centers like Singapore or Malaysia. Moreover, this strategic location can attract goods from southern Thailand and southwestern Cambodia. The dual-purpose comprehensive port, managed by the Ministry of, while ensuring logistical supplies for the Navy and Coast Guard. When Vietnam's longest sea-crossing bridge is completed, it will allow rapid mobilization of forces and deployment of heavy equipment to the island, strengthening the defense of the country's southernmost region. The economic equation of the southern tip still conceals a danger. Loans from China often come with binding terms. Regarding operational rights, route priorities, and port fees, this raises concerns that Cambodia could fall into a debt trap, and partial control of the island channel would belong to China. This could turn the project into one with purely political significance, lacking economic competitiveness. In regional geopolitics, infrastructure is often a fact. Countries that complete their transportation networks, seaports, and logistics centers will gain advantages in supply chains and trade. Vietnam emerges as a new player capable of shifting the situation. Vietnam's choice of a quiet, self-reliant path, self-investing in a regional-scale project like the Ha Tien and the 3 Han Koi Island projects demonstrates a long-term strategic vision capable of competing fairly with major logistics centers in the region. Thank you for watching this fascinating video.
Like the journey? Subscribe and join the next expedition.